Today we're opening 50 81 plus player picks, hoping to pack a big Dream Chaser promo. As you can see, we've packed 11 different Dream Chaser promo cards, but not saying much. Biggest card here is going to be the Lizarazu. Everything else is pretty much low-end fodder. So we haven't been able to pull a big one yet. That's what she said. But we're hoping the 50 81 plus player picks change that today. So without further ado, let's go hunting. All right, so to start things off and hopefully start with the promo, we're gonna go ahead and open what I think is the level 18 1 of 4 84 plus picks and see if we can get the big pools going. So first one here is a 1 of 4 84 plus before we get to the 50 1 of 81 plus packs player picks. What do we get? We get an 84, an 85, an 84, and well, at least it's an inform. We get an 86 Muriki. And now we jump into the first set of 25 player picks. I'm gonna do them in 2 different sets. Before this video's over, you'll see what you get out of 50. All right, first one, let's see what we get. All right, we get an 82, a couple 82s, 3 82s, including a Kolomuani. Okay, not the best, but really hoping these are better than the 80 plus player picks we got last week, as we get an 84 burger. So these are 81 instead of 80 plus. It's still 1 of 3, but to craft these are a little bit easier, although it sucks. You have to have 3 rare cards still. So it's only 2 commons now, 3 rare cards, 5 gold cards total. Last time around, I believe it was 6, so it was 3 and 3. So it is better. But I think it would have just been that much better if maybe they would have flipped it where it's 3 commons and 2 rares, just because commons are so much easier to get with the daily upgrade packs. So this does make it a bit tedious, but if you're doing your daily upgrades and some of the Dream Chaser upgrade stuff with the silvers to golds, then you should easily be able to craft about 25 of these for yourself as we get an 88 mead. So I can tell you right off the bat, just first 5 packs or so, these are better than the 80 plus. So that just 1 rating increase is definitely better. At least, you know, from the first couple of packs. We'll go ahead and go with the non-duplicate there. Get an 82 Bigsby. And we get 82, 82. So 82s all around, not the best. And how has Dream Chasers been treating you guys? Team 1 was a little kinder to me. Sorry, I misspoke. Team 2 is a little bit kinder to me. And as we get an 85, no, you know what? I'm all over the place. Dream Chasers in general has not been good to me. All I've been able to pack, considering the amount of packs I open, is just a bunch of fodder cards and a Lizarazu, which goes for a little over 100k, I think. So compared to Foot Birthday, this promo has not been lucky for me. I don't expect to pack a bunch of crazy stuff, but just from the sheer volume, as we get an 88 O block, from the sheer volume, I think I expected something a little bit better. And it's not just the low end promos, it's the lack of like quantity of promos. I haven't even gotten that many duplicates. It's been so tough to pack these. As we get an 81, 82, and 83 Locatelli. And so yeah, really hoping to get at least 1 promo out of this set of 50. And not just any promo, I'm hoping for something decent. A little 91 or 92. Obviously, everyone is going for wanting a Valverde, a Kimmich, an Icon, a Hero. But you get anything, and I mean, honestly, you can't complain the way things have been going for me here on this account. I'll take anything at this point. So really zooming through these, we've had a couple of 88s, but not much else. As we get an 84 here, yeah, I gotta go for the duplicate. 84, 83, and 82. So let me know what you guys have been getting down in the comments. What's the biggest pull you've had out of both Team 1 and 2? Like I said, my biggest pull has been a Lizarazu as we get an 89 Donnarumma. So we are getting some of the big fodder. I haven't started any of the big SBCs. I've really just been running through all the cheap player SBCs that EA has been providing. So all the like 90, 91s and stuff, you know, the whites, the Upamencanos, stuff like that. I haven't taken the plunge into starting the Ruud Gullit SBC. I know it's super duper expensive, and it's not just the number of teams that it requires, it's the number of 91 plus and 90, well, the 90 and 91 teams. I think it's like 10 just between those 10 clubs, and then the 91 requires team of the weeks. That is tough to be able to complete, even with just, you know, grinding packs, upgrade packs, and objective packs. So, but I am starting to run out of player SBCs. So, and my SBC storage has been really overflowing with 88s and ups. So I'm really considering, you know, taking the plunge into that. Maybe doing the Cristiano, but I think I've kind of missed the boat on that, where with Team of the Season coming in a couple weeks, I don't know if it's going to be that relevant moving forward, at least, you know, within gameplay. I won't never say no to a CR7 card, but that one's a little bit pricey as well. So I don't know if I'm going to take the plunge, I might just do the Ruud Gullit and go that way. As we get an 85 bronze. We already had one, but you have to take the high rated 85. Let's see, we have 10. No, we have 3 left out of the first 25. We've just been zooming by. As we get an 84, 81, 81, and last 2. Can we get a promo out of the first set of 25? We get an 84, 83, 83. I gotta go for the 84. And last one, number 25 of the first half of this set of 50. We get an 81, 84, and 82. So, first set of 25, we've gotten an 85, a couple 84s, obviously 83s and 82s don't really matter. 86 Inform, an 89 Donnarumma, 88 Oblak, 88 Mead, 2 more 85s, and a handful of 84s to go along with some more 83s and 82s. So I'm going to go ahead and craft 25 more, and we'll see you guys in just 1 second. All right, you guys, so here's the second half of the batch of 50, 1 of 3, 81 plus player picks. Let's get right into 26. What do we get? We get a Romelu. We already have one of those, but I'll take duplicate 88 Inform. If I ever decide to go for the Gullit, that'll definitely help with some of the higher rated clubs you need to submit that include a team of the week. As we get an 83, 82, and 81. Okay. And the servers have really been laggy today, man. I got kicked out a couple of times completing SBCs, and you could just feel this game in the mud. All right, come on. What does a brother have to do for a promo Dreamchaser card, right? So this time around, we're getting some high rated stuff, but no promo to be seen. They're hiding. So we get an 86, so that's another walkout. Romaldo. All right, so zooming on by. Can we get something big? We get an 86. And that's it. We get an 86 Ta. Okay, 81, 82, 84. Have to go for the 84 duplicate. All right, we get an 83. We get an Inform Jimenez. Haven't seen a Raul Jimenez Inform in forever. pretty cool. 83, 84, 87. Okay. Get an 87 Lavelle. And we get an 82, 82, and 83. Konate. Okay. Not much there. We get a Pavard. 84. And we have about 14 packs left, or player picks, I should say. We get an 83, 81, and 81. Berardi. Come on now. You know what? Let's switch it up and start back here. What do we get? 82 Isco, 82 Correa, and an 81 Colaprico. We gotta go with an 82. '82 Samba. We get an 84 De Gea. Let's go for that. All right, you guys, we're getting pretty close to the end here. Getting close to the last 10. Can we get a Dream Chaser out of this thing? Out of this randomizer, this RNG machine that is player picks, man. 84 Casemiro. That's it. All right, let's go back to the front. So last 9 picks, you guys. Definitely better than last week so far. We get another inform, but not what we're looking for. We want to bolster our team. We get another inform. I'll take the non-dupe. We want something to bolster our team right now. The last 2 weeks, my team has not improved. None of the Dream Chaser cards make it onto my main squad. So Foot Birthday was the needle mover for me, not Dream Chasers. And you know, it was kind of expected with the Dream Chaser promo having 5-star, 5-star, and all that nostalgia going on with the big names in the promo. But I don't know, maybe I just had good luck, but they were easier to pull as well. It wasn't just about the you know, the big names, but they were easier to pull, definitely. Guess we get an 85 Conte. All right, you guys, last 5. Last 5 of this set of player picks. As we get an 84 Sadio, we get an 85 Vitinha. Gotta go for that one. Ooh, what? We get an inform 85 Davies. All right, we'll take that for the upgrade SBCs. We need to get Near Crafter 85 plus 3s. And what else? We have an 83 Fishlock. And that's it. Oh no, you guys. Last 2, right? Last 2. Clutch one out. 84 Sadio again in that first slot. And we get an 85 Daily. So last player pick out of 50. 1 of 3 81 pluses. And no Dream Chaser on the last one, or do we actually get one? We get an 84, 82, and an 85 Inform Amora. So we end up getting quite a few more informs in this second batch of 25. We get some walkouts here, 87s, 86s. We get some 85s and 84s, and a bunch of 83s and 82s. So no Dream Chaser promo this time, you guys. But thank you guys for stopping by. If you want to see some more of this stuff, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.